How do we look on the map for Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That's not something I think. That's not a thing I need to look at again.
The number of nasties
The pollution
that we got.
cloud. Oh, they're not gonna like us. We are falling behind on our green potion. Might be time for me to re-engineer this.
Yeah, we are falling behind on the greens. That being said, I don't really know what to say about it, other than the fact that, right now, the reason why we're falling behind is just the fact that we don't have enough, arms being manufactured.
Yeah.
Now, bear with me, Lying. Bear with me here, because you're gonna hate me for what I'm thinking of doing, okay?
Oh boy.
You're gonna hate me, but my idea... If you could just make 2 blue factories for me, that's what I need.
2 additional, I presume you mean?
Yeah, 2 additional blue factories.
Okay. Crafting. I'm just going to point out that I do have a full complement of ammunition here and a machine gun.
Oh.
Just putting that out there.
Just calm down, alright? Calm down.
Because I'm curious what exactly you have in mind.
We're also bottlenecked on the production. Like, we have to be making way more circuits. Like, green circuits are the basis for making all the other circuits in the game. So I think now might actually be the time for us to rip up this higher end of the production line here and focus on 2 things: mass manufacturing copper cables in order to create additional green circuits.
Is it worth us having 2 lines with just...
We have to have copper cables
cogs,
for...
copper wire, and circuits.
I don't know about the cogs, really, off the top of my head, because I'm just looking at the circuits. But we have to have copper cables in order to make the advanced red circuits. And we have to have copper cables to make the green circuits, and the green circuits are necessary to make the red circuits. You know? So, we have to have an entirely highly dedicated line. Oh my god, we're getting attacked again.
Well, we're covering it, They're dead.
I gotta go check
Things are
the
good.
wall. Okay. Wall's in good shape.
Right.
We've definitely
I will
got
work on getting some copper wiring going then. I have the 2 assembling machines you wanted.
I'm just gonna pitch this idea out, okay? I'm just gonna pitch this idea right now because we have the means to do it now.
Right.
If you come over to the right here, where the copper smelting is, which, oh my god, we've never upgraded the copper smelting.
Never had to.
I'm thinking that now might be the right time to just, like, rip up the copper ore line right here and just move all the copper smelting into this area over here. Just, like, rip up, you know, the horizontal line up top. And there's nothing wrong with splitting the coal line again to build a new, to supply a new set of furnaces. Or, alternatively,
if we want to do this tidily.
I mean, it kind of comes down to a question of, do we want to set up a new copper production line right now, or do we want to wait just long enough to get into, electric furnaces?
Well,
Where are electric
it's
furnaces? I'm trying to remember.
It's gonna take us there. That's from advanced processing too, which we are able to do, but we're currently researching batteries.
The thing is, oh jeez, wait a minute, go back up the tree here. Advanced processing 2. Yeah, we can do that. So, maybe it's time for us to, like, start thinking about, you know, re-engineering this system here, and we can implement electric furnaces right in this, you know, blank space between the coal field and the iron field, and do all of our copper processing over here, and then make, you know, move the plates out and make wires and just make all of the plate and wires come from this area over here up lines so that we don't have ore coming out to this area up top. I think that might be the best thing that we can do.
I think you're probably right.
So, we finish battery research, and then we will go on to,
Advanced materials, I think.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I should
advanced materials
slightly re-engineer the way that we're getting these copper wires out, because that clearly isn't fast enough.
Yeah. Actually, you know, since this line is backed up, we could feasibly, just increase the production number slightly.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's not getting into the actual creation machines over here. It's more or less only getting to one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
So I need to turn this on its side, more or less.
I'm just saying, whatever we do, it's. I don't want to spend too much time on it because we're gonna just rip it right back up. So don't make it too convoluted, you know. Don't put too much effort into it. Is what I'm saying.
I'll try.
Because it'll be a waste of effort otherwise, man.
Can I make a bigger power line? That's my next question. Totally could if I had some steel. Alright, this should give us a bunch more copper wires being manufactured into a sort of central line for them, as well as making sure that our circuit manufacturing always gets some.
There we go. I have now, I basically ripped up like a dozen freaking lines. And now I replaced it with 3 or 4. That is so much better. It's so much cleaner. Oh my god. This is much better power distribution.
Okay, copper wires coming out. And it is definitely being received. Hooray!
Improved? New and improved?
New and improved.
Perfect. Okay.
Nope, battery's finished. So, on to advanced material processing then.
Yes. Time for the electric furnaces, because this will significantly reduce, should reduce our pollution output, which in theory means that we're also going to improve our power consumption. I mean, that is logical, right?
We hope. I mean, we're building something that uses power instead of something that uses fuel, so...
Well, I mean, if
sure.
if it reduces pollution, then that would naturally mean that we're also reducing the amount of power that we need, right?
We presume?
Because, I mean... well, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out one way or the other. Okay, looks like we are successfully manufacturing electronic circuits a lot faster because we are now backing up on the line to the inserter manufacturer. Oh. I feel like we've sort of accidentally given up entirely on banter right now.
Well, I mean, that's kind of
we've just been focused on getting these things done.
Oh, it happens, man. It happens.
But how will we become YouTube famous if we do not the banter?
Well, we're not the Game Grumps, that's for certain.
That's
unavoidably truthful and factual right there. Can't grump, as it were. Grump and what was it? Not so grump?
Yep.
Jeez.
I'm not sure which one of those we'd be if we were.
I don't know. Like jeez, you know, now that I'm thinking about it.
Answers in the comments. Which grump would we be?
There's a little bit on the meta side. Comparing one YouTuber to another. God, it's actually just got me thinking about the frickin' mess that JonTron.
Yeah.
That's a story and a half right there. Like I've you know how I found out? I was literally at work, just doing my thing, and I was in between work because I'm you know, it's a matter of like, oh, is there anything to do right now? Yes or no? And there was nothing to do at the moment. So what ended up happening was I was browsing Reddit and someone making a joke out of their little intro of like the two heads flashing across the screen saying like,
yeah.
Grump, whatever, grump, grump. And what ended up happening was someone made a parody of that and they used the audio clip of what he had said.
Hey, oh, I think I've seen that animation as well.
Yeah, so... like, I saw that and I was like, what the hell have I missed? Because it's like, I'm aware of the grumps, it's not like I watch them, really, but... So, I went looking and I was like... Oh, damn. You want to talk about something happening? Something really happened.
Ooh. Eesh. Yeah, if we talk about this too much, we're gonna have to slap a good old YouTube drama title onto this video, but oh!
It was pretty significant, the stuff that he had said there, so...
Yeah, Well, we live in a world where porn websites care more about your privacy than the government, so I guess this is what we get to deal with.
Oh, they care about your privacy because it affects their bottom line. They know that people don't like to flaunt their fetishes.
Of course it does.
Anybody who's like, yeah, the porn sites care about you more, it's like, no, they care about their bottom line, and they know that you really care about people not knowing what you're into.
Which is curious in itself, because that's just a relic of old Victorian, like, standards, weirdly. That's the good old social repression. Good. Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
I feel like we've gotten a little bit too, like, we can talk about the wall all we want, because at this point it's
the wall that we've mounted with guns.
That's not political in any capacity, you know, because, but the minute that we start talking about, oh my god, so...
Okay, we are definitely doing well for circuits now. And for copper wire. We are creating a lot more copper wire than we're using now.
Guess that's good.
And we do seem to have a steady stream of green potion. It's not backing up yet, but we can expect it to do so eventually. Just a matter of waiting.
Alright, I've laid some road.
I swear every time I check the map there are more nests.
We are gonna need to go out and start murdering them soon, I guess.
Well, I did notice that the flamethrower is available for us to research, so,
I mean, that does help. That definitely does help.
Pretty cheap, too. Yeah, looks like most of these have some stuff on. What might be worth investigating is rapid conveyors, but I don't know if that's ultimately just going to be a topical ointment, if you will. Whoop, speaking of, we now have access to electric furnaces.
Thank God. Now, if my money is correct, I'll let you figure out the next research. If my money's correct, we're gonna need plastics to make those furnaces. No, we don't need plastics. We need advanced circuits. We're gonna need 5 of them per electric furnace. So the way I see it, we should probably start off with a production line of at least 6 of the furnaces for copper production.
All right.
So advanced circuits. What does it take to make advanced circuits? Plastics. Yeah, sure enough, we have to have plastics. So now we have to look.
That means we need to get work on oil, doesn't it?
Yes, that means we have to start working on oil. Let's see. Pump jack, pump jack, pump jack. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 pump jacks because I know that we've got 2 oil deposits here. So the way that I see it right now, Lying, is that if we look over here, we already talked about, like, doing the,
Yeah,
copper.
we talked about ripping this out and replacing it with something that's more dedicated for smelting on just copper.
Yeah, this is going to be the copper area, and what my idea is that all of the super advanced stuff that we're going to have to do, we can go from feeding everything in the right to left fashion to feeding some of the materials back to the right to do more advanced production up here. So it's like the tertiary things where it's like, yeah, you have to have the green chipsets to make the red chipsets. Green chipsets we're already making over on the left. Maybe we just move the stuff back right, and we use this big area to make the stuff. And then...
Yeah, we definitely need to, like, codify a fair bit of this, that's for sure.